We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go from Miami. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing to start this game. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's go now. Mikey, 18. Take the line. Go. 60 Eagles.
He'll work against the blitz. Setting up the screen. Blast through midfield. Down the sideline inside the 30. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Come on. Set. Panther 11.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Looking in the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Going to have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Let's go. 18. 5 in. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Rolling into enemy territory. Now here he goes down the right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll come out throwing. Cut out left. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down carry for A-Chain. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
70 Timberwolf.
Working on first down. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Lion.
Back to the air they go on second down. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Number 0. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
So now here's third and 5.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Come on. Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Achan from the pistol. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Set it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
I'll throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. 70, 60, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins make it a one-score game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
So the Dolphins lining up to go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
19 Tiger.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
That's about trust. Trust in your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Barely makes that landing zone, fielded at the 20. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the set.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Pass the 60. Let's go.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back-to-back carries here. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Clay gets it up to the 43.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Another carry for him. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Go, check. Ready, go.
They give it to him again. He's pushed straight ahead, and it's maybe a yard at most. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working now from the gun. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
New York.
And you just get the play off. and completes and brings an end to our opening quarter. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 14-8 ball game. Back to Miami in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets go up by 12.
Touchdown, Jets.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the jump.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready. 7 pop, Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a one-score game in the first half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Dolphins get it back to within 6.
Jets 21, Dolphins 15.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Rig alert. 1918.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
60 Bison.
Back to the well again. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Big Lion. Get it. 70 Lions.
There's a dive up the middle. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He gets 6 on that play, and it's good for a New York first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Roll.
First down, and they go right back to it. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. This time it's a passing play. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on it, throw quarterback's best friend security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
70, Timberwolf.
He's dropping back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Dolphins get it back on his 6th interception of the season. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, let's go now.
They run the counter to HN. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And this one is launched downfield. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
18, Pioneer, Bronco 80. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes, and yes, and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a decent one gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
3. 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
He may only be a rookie, but they've got some serious faith in him to hit from that distance like a long-time vet. That kick, actually a new season long for the rookie as well. Well done.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Trey Tucker to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Cup 19.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. One's complete, right side. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Get it. 19 starts, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
The 49-yard line.
18 cards, 19, 18, trap 60, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you. And do it for
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Still sticking with the passing game. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Okay,
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
let's go. Phins. Ready?
He's going to throw it again. Here's a screen for Achan. Room inside the 10. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Devon Achan with the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. First down, play action. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
The give now out of the shotgun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cut 19, cut 19. Buffalo 18.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Chased out to his right. Now he'll fire it deep. He's headed back towards the center of the field.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives him a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Tucker now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready? Hut.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, partner, are you on board with that call
No.
we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
They'll throw to start the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's Chan on the inside give. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Motion. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
There's Chan with the middle. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Cowboy 80.
Watch it.
Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Craig Woodson. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Jets.
Blown back, it's the handoff. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Three.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Slot man's in motion right. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Escapes the pocket.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Second down now. They need 7.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Southern Jets. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
London going to motion over right. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Drake London with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Tucker now on the return. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Has it downfield, working the left. Gets it to the 15. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can retake the lead as they tie it up here. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Point after added on by Elliott. And they'll take the lead.
36, Jets 35.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Third.
Getting him on the dive. Has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead on the first play of the drive.
With that explosive run, this guy's right up on the edge of 200 yards, Kate. And with this body of work, it could only take one more carry to cross that mark and suddenly become a very intriguing subplot for the rest of this game. Can he get to 200 plus? We'll get to watch.
Jets lining up for another two-point attempt.
Here
The
we go, here
Jets
we
will
go.
line up for a 2-point
19 Tiger,
conversion.
19 Tiger. Go.
Right side, toss play. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Score Jets 43, Dolphins 36.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And he stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
70. Warriors, 70. 79 Broncos.
Setting up to throw. He put everything he had into this one. That's intercepted near the sideline. That is Marcus Jones.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Jets.
Another carry for him. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out.
They give it to him again. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though made at the 46. Third down.
He was tackled at the
Hey, look, Kate,
46-yard
you
line.
can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
Back to the well again. And He's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Check mash, check mash.
The give here on second. Now on good plays. Now they've got third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Street. Buffalo 18.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He put some juice on a deep throw. They did it. He made the interception. Sante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, go.
They'll start the drive with Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Hurt. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll throw. He's going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A pickup there of 39. It's going to be 1st down Miami.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Panther 60, Trap 60. Ready?
Working now from the gun. He's going to try another deep one here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Warriors 70. Panther 60.
They're throwing it. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect. Gronk gets 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
70 Timberwolves. Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Third and long for him here. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Let's go.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Red. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. First and 10 now from the 46.
Come on. Set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Receiver in motion, going left. 2nd and 10, back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Pass all 80. Viking 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18. Go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw?
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Hut, hut.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds a seam down the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On the ready.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Hey, both ways.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Marcus Jones.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Warriors 70.
They go play action on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And this is going to bring up 3rd down, Brock. He elected to bounce it outside. Picked up 3. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
18 Cardinal.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins have some new life in the 4th.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Come on, set! Panther 60, Panther 60! Go!
Back to work after throwing the pick. Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready! Cowboy 80!
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Desperation time here on 4th. Buys time, rolling right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Ready, set.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing the out route, complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets close to picking up their 5th win. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, set.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Here we go, here we go. Nike.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Has some daylight through the 40. Along the right sideline, there's space. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there.
The kicker on for the
A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Short kick gathered in at the 15. Jukes away from one. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Not far away from making a house call right there. What a return. To get all the way across the midfield, and now it opens up all sorts of possibilities. Try to push the tempo, capitalize on the momentum, or you know what I love right here. This is shot zone time.
To throw here on first down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Full extension, and he brings it in! One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it second and goal. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Right side, quick pass, complete. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. Not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Jets come up with the football. That should just about ice this game. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out swinging. They did everything that they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
Makes a cut left. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets stretch the lead to 23.
Dolphins 42.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Tucker now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
I'll tell you what, if this drive ends up with points, you can trace it directly to this return right here. That is such amazing vision. Watching the lane develop and then bursting to get all the way to midfield.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
First and 10, looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
60 Eagles, 18 Pioneer.
Back to the air they go on second down. Taking a chance to the end zone. So this one on the defense. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Motion, motion, motion.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Dolphins lining up to go for two once more. Oh, they're trying it with a toss, right side. And he reaches the end zone on that two-point try, Brock. This is going to cut into a two-score game now, down 15.
Well, you could see the defense selling out to flood the middle of the field, so they just toss it to space. Get on the outside. You got to win the edge on a short field for this to work out. That's well executed.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Jets come up with a football. That should just about ice this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Now, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.